privileged to have been in Bali a number of times, but this trip was quite unique. What really blessed me this time was seeing the teamwork. We had a team who basically didn't really know each other, and they just blew my expectations out of the water. They just jumped into everything and worked so well as a team. And so that really impacted me, how you can just get a group of people who may not know each other but are really willing to put their hand to the plough, so to speak, and work well.
I've been blessed to be part of the Bali mission 2016. Every day we did helping or stay with the Compassion Kids. Everything was beautiful. Working together with the house guys when we did the spray painting and the mural for the kindergarten. And that time was beautiful because it was the unity of working together. No one spray painted before or paint a mural, and came out was wonderful.
The thing that impacted me mostly probably was the women's conference, because these people have very little compared to what we have, and so willing and graciously gave. I thought that we were there to bless them, that God had sent us on this mission and we were going to bless these people in Bali. It sounds a little bit self-righteous, I guess. And I wasn't prepared for the love that we received and the gratitude and how thankful they were that we were even there. Everything they had, they shared, including their hugs and their smiles and their love. It was just beautiful.
For me, the thing that impacted me the most was seeing God's expression of his love to his people, so through the Balinese people as well as people on the team. I think just in very practical tasks as well. So for example, painting the D house walls, painting the kids mural, which I thought was going to take more than a day. None of us had done it before, and it was amazing just to see the team come together and pitch in, and we got the wall done within 5 hours, which is amazing. It was a huge answer to prayer.
I think I was most impacted by on a spiritual level while I was over in Bali. The differences between the culture of the Balinese people and the Australian people had a massive impact on me. The Balinese people tend to worship many gods. However, there just seems to be like a sense of a longing for more, like this spiritual hunger. And I guess that's when I sort of noticed there was a difference between those who follow Jesus and those who were not following Jesus. Those who were following Jesus seemed to be happier and more at peace. As a result of being on the trip, I think I'd really find myself evangelising more, which is not something I would have done in the past, and just speaking to people more openly and honestly about my faith and about Jesus and sharing the good news.
Coming into the Bali trip, I felt really sort of tired and apathetic in my faith. Didn't really have any expectations going in there. I thought it would be a bit of work, to be honest, but I was totally blown away by what it is that we were able to do. Every day was out of my comfort zone. So we were spray painting walls at the D house, painting murals for kindergartens, going into the prison. I've never done any of these things before, never even been on a missions trip before. The one thing that I can take away from it is that God can do amazing things when we step out of our comfort zone. From that, I've learned to trust God more and walk in his strength and not my own.
During my trip to Bali, I was tremendously impacted by my visit into the women's prison. I felt it was a real privilege just to be able to share God's love in really practical ways by giving the women clothing and a meal and even a smile. So for me, it was really important for me to be able to see how God's light can actually move in really dark places, and in dark places he's so much brighter. I was really also impacted by having an opportunity to share the word with the Compassion children. It was really exciting to know that in the audience of the children that there was Christian children, Hindu children, Buddhist children, and they were all just as eager and joyful to hear the word of God. I'm really thankful for the opportunity that Bayside Church and the leadership has given me to be able to attend my very first missions trip. It enabled me to put some feet on my faith.